Yeah. Hey. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our stream. Wow, it's Monday. You were expecting Runehammer. Well, there was no dwarven music to greet you this time because we are interrupting your regularly scheduled program to bring you The Dragon is Dead. Yes! I don't know which dragon and I don't know how long they've been dead, but it sounds interesting. Maybe we'll figure that out. As you can see, I am taking on the role of player this time around, and Sadie will be DMing this wonderful adventure through time and space. And we'll see how this goes. I think it's going to be fun from what I've heard and seen. So without further ado, I turn this over to Sadie, our DM.
All right. So, our adventurers find themselves in a small town by the coast. There's a mountain between the coast and this little small town. And so, if you make your way through the town, it's a normal small town, kind of rural. And you see along the side of the road, there is a posting. There's a job posting board. There are shops. There are, people running their errands, things like that. What do y'all want to do?
Real quick, what's the relationship that we have? Is it that we've all just kind of met up, or have we known each other for a while?
I'll leave that up to y'all. Do y'all want to be friends? Or just in the area?
I think we were friends already, but it hasn't been a long time. We're still very good friends, though, but, it's yeah.
Yes. I'm still debating whether I want to eat them.
Who, me?
Turtle meat isn't tasty.
I'm sorry, but owl meat is not fit for consumption. Thank you very much.
Wait. How do you know turtle meat isn't tasty?
I know.
Why don't we take a moment for you to describe your characters for the viewers?
Okay. Hi. I'm Sarah's Crux, and I'm a little new here, but I'm an Arakakra, and I like the mountains. I like flying. I look just like a barn owl, but bigger and more adventurous. So, this is really a treat. And you were two of the first people I met, and so, hey, how you doing?
I'm Punk. I'm a very large humanoid-looking turtle with tattered clothes that probably didn't fit to begin with. I carry a shield, a weapon, a kind of aloof at times, but I enjoy my surroundings and the people I'm with.
And I am Gesh. I am a 7-foot white dragonborn. I am in chainmail with a battered shield and a mace at my side. So yes, the two of you look quite tasty.
Well, I'm okay at cooking, and I've got some, rations that I brought along, but, to each his own, I guess. I'd just rather not die by a
so
teammate.
Tired of rations. I could go for some chicken.
I'm gonna hold out some good berries. Just palm out. These will fill you up.
3 small berries? Look at me. I am a very large dragon man.
It tastes better than turtle and owl.
It makes turtle and owl taste better? Is that what you said?
No.
Try the berries, Cash.
No.
Very well. I will try the berries.
I'm just staring at you because I really want to watch it.
Reluctantly eat one. delicious.
I told you so.
That was sarcasm.
As the three of you are talking, a petite woman walks by and goes up to the signboard and starts tearing down messages on the job posting board.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey! What's going on there? What you doing?
I'm taking down the old postings. Don't really need them anymore.
Well, have they been finished? I mean,
Yeah, we don't really have much going on here, you know. Just the odd, critter and raccoons and possums and things like that.
You have enough for a job board.
Well, we usually have an old adventurer that comes through here, but he hasn't been through in many years. He usually just goes to check on the dragon that's chained up on the other side of the mountain.
I'm
Dragon?
kind of thinking that maybe someone should go find him. If if that's what you think would be best, but that's just a suggestion.
Oh, he goes months, sometimes a couple years before coming back. He hasn't been by, so he'll be by eventually. He usually just goes to check on the dragon.
Do you know where he's from?
You know? No, I really can't say. I don't know.
Interesting.
Do you know his name?
You know, I think it was Jim.
I'm not even going to try and do a history check on Jim.
Jim! Why is there a dragon chained up on the other side of the mountain, pray tell?
Well, it would come out every so often and just, eat the sheep, the goats, that sort of thing. You know how dragons are. But the adventurer came and captured it, chained it up in the cave, and he goes and checks on it every now and then, so it doesn't really bother us.
What exactly do you mean, I know how dragons are?
Well, you are a dragonborn.
Oh, no, I didn't mean dragon folk like you. I meant, big, ginormous dragons that live in caves and swoop down to eat sheep and stuff. You look perfectly civilized.
I cannot even take you seriously right now. That is the most stereotypical thing I've ever heard.
I'm sorry.
I mean, dragons aren't allowed to eat? No, Unc, this is ridiculous. This is blatant dragonism.
Gosh. I think that people have had many issues with dragons in the past. They may not be used to you. I don't think it was directed at you.
I will eat them.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, my name... It's Mallory.
Mallory, do you know where we can get some food?
Oh, the tavern's that way. And my mom is the bartender over there, and you're adventurers, aren't you? Otherwise, why would you be looking at our job board like that?
I guess you could say that. We're sort of like the freedom of the road, and just with no one looking over our shoulders. It's a good thing.
Right. Well,
and we're broke.
We don't really. Oh, I don't understand that. Well, we don't really have many job postings right now. But if you go to the tavern, I'm sure she could figure something out. Ask for Barbara.
Barbara.
Thank you, Mallory.
What a strong name, Barbara. Perhaps I should have been named Barbara.
That's us.
I think
I
Gash
can
is-
call you Barbara if you like. I mean, it's whatever makes you happy. Just tell me and I'll make sure I'll call you what you like and stuff, okay?
As we're walking to the bar or to the tavern, I'm assuming we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
What would make me happy is if people would stop assuming the dragons just swoop down and eat their sheep.
Gash, you were talking about eating us no more than 5 minutes ago.
I have no recollection of that conversation.
I do.
Yeah, very
Maybe
well.
if you didn't talk about eating people all the time, they wouldn't think you were trying to eat people all the time.
Well, maybe if my intelligence wasn't 9, I would do better at that.
Gesh? It was Gesh, right?
Yes.
Gesh. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It matters what's in here. This is where the core comes from.
Yes, in my flame glands.
Exactly. Just don't point it at us.
As you enter the tavern, a stout woman with disheveled hair comes up to greet you. Hi, what can I get you?
Oh, you, Barbara!
As a matter of fact, I am.
I apologize for him, Barbara. We have
found him. Her. It.
Thank you, Gash. We were looking for some food, and maybe you would have some information on any town folk who need help. We are adventurers.
We could use a little helping out right now. Money's kind of...
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
that money, but you kind of need it when you're around, other people.
Right. Well, if you need money, as a matter of fact, ever so often there's an adventurer who comes through here, and he goes to the other side of the mountain, over by the coast, to a cave to check on this dragon. The dragon's chained up, and its hoard of gold is still there. This adventurer doesn't really care for gold. He's an odd fellow, but
Is this Jim?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Jim, he comes through and he goes and checks on the dragon, make sure that, it's taken care of and everything. I think he has a soft spot for it. But he never really takes any of the gold, just enough to, get by. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you, go check on the dragon and take what you need.
That sounds like something that, I could do that. If you guys are, if you think it would be good, then I'm here for it.
I think it might be best if we get Gesh some food first.
You know what, you're right. Gesh needs some food.
All right. What can I get you?
Food.
I think you want something big and meaty that doesn't contain turtle or barn owl.
Or
Everything
that
else
is only turtle and barn owl.
No.
How about a roast ham?
Delicious. How much
All
is
right.
a roast ham?
Tell you what, why don't we just say it's on the house for now, and you can pay me back when you come back with some of that gold.
So I will have to climb to the roof to eat it, or I do not. What does on the house mean?
I'll bring it to the table. All right.
Oh, okay. Yes, that would be much easier to eat. These
And the
humans
two of
are
you?
strange folk.
I'm not really picky, but I do like mice and voles and things like that. The occasional rabbit. Actually, rabbit's very good. Do you have any rabbit?
Yes, we have a lovely rabbit stew.
Yes, please. That sounds absolutely divine.
I'll be fine. And Unc is gonna just pull like a half a head of lettuce out and just start chomping on it from a bag. Just that.
Anything to drink?
If you have any water, that would be great.
Absolutely.
Ale is always good. Ale or a nice, wine.
You got it.
Something. Thank you.
Water's fine. I shall
All right.
try Unk's water.
I'll be right back in a jiffy.
What is a jiffy? I say to Unk.
As the three of you are discussing, a ragged, pitiful man comes up and he looks half crazed, and he says, "Don't go. The dragon is dead. The dragon is dead." Put up image 1. Right, if you'll put up image 1.
1 second. I'm sorry.
All right.
And
Yeah,
boom.
you're good. You're good. Yeah. It's just like, don't go. The dragon is dead. All right.
I feel like that would just make getting its hoard even easier.
Can I roll an insight just to kind of see if he seems like he's talking crazy or trying to just convince us not to go?
Yeah, roll insight.
That would be a 15.
All right. He is extremely frazzled. He absolutely believes what he's saying. He is paranoid and basically, like, as far as you can tell, he at least believes what he's saying.
Okay.
He just like kind of starts shivering and just says, don't go, the dragon said, and he runs off.
Well, that was interesting.
Do either of you suppose that was Jim?
Well, he does seem to know about the dragon. And
Exactly.
if I had to make a guess, I would be, yeah, it's probably a pretty good bet that that's Jim. Did anyone else see him? Did the innkeeper, or maybe someone saw him come in and they would know?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Are you hallucinating again?
I don't hallucinate.
Perhaps I'm hallucinating.
That could be it.
Maybe we're both hallucinations of Unk.
That's possible.
That's a
I
completely
think-
different way of thinking about things.
Either way, I think we may want to search this dragon's cave. If the dragon
I
is
agree.
dead, there may be something a little more difficult for this town to deal with.
And also free loot.
If the dragon is dead, there may be no more loot.
Don't dash my dreams, Unk.
I'm a realist.
Well, I'm a dreamer. And I have a dream of having a horde of my own one day. Complete with all the sheep I can eat.
That's called a farm.
Then yes, I shall have a gold farm with sheep
Okay.
high in the mountains, where turtles dare not go.
Turtles don't go far. I've found my path here in my own way.
You may be lost, brother.
Barbara comes back out with your drinks.
Barbara!
Here you are. Do y'all need anything while the food's cooking?
We had someone come by. Do you know what Jim looks like?
Is he slim?
A Slim Jim. It's a Slim Jim.
Don't you laugh.
That means he can get in and out of places. Really
Don't you
easy.
laugh. You stay in character. Don't you laugh.
I didn't even catch it.
He can like open
Yeah,
locks.
I mean, he looks like Well, I couldn't really say that adventures are typical, but
Oh, but all dragons are the same, of course.
Can I try and describe the gentleman we believe is Jim?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you really gave too much, but like, can I roll some sort of check?
He looked like this.
I guess, yeah. He was in a cloak. He seemed scared. He let us know the dragon is dead. What was his height and everything? Would I remember that?
Yeah, you would remember, gray hair,
Beard. He had a beard.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I
was-
saw a beard.
pretty average height, maybe a little taller than average.
He was a little taller than myself. And could you describe what he looked like to us? Maybe this was him.
The height sounds right, but Jim had dark hair. Last I saw him, he didn't have a beard. Jim.
When was the last time you saw him? A year ago? A month ago?
It's been a year or so, couple years maybe. But I don't know. That couldn't have been Jim. Jim always, kept himself, put together.
There's something terribly, terribly frightening going on with that man. If it was Jim, that is, and if do you know of anyone else who goes to see the dragon? Who it could be? If it's no one else, then I'm guessing it might be Jim. I'm just thinking it might be Jim.
No, there are markers up, leading to the cave, to warn people from getting too close and stuff like that. But it's been a while since I've been that way. Of course, I never went up to the cave itself.
Has anyone here other than Jim?
No. As every once in a while, some of the teenagers will, get a wild hair to dare each other to see how far they can get, to the cave. But as far as I know, none of them ever, got to the cave. They all chickened out, which, as a mother, I approve. I approve of them chickening out.
Yes, polymorphing children is a splendid idea.
No, they were scared, Josh.
Oh!
But
Are
I
chickens
agree.
normally scared? I don't understand the reference.
When they're around you, they are.
Well, they should be. Are you frightened of me? What was your name? Sarah's? SARS?
Me?
Yes,
no,
you,
no.
chicken man.
I can fly out of your reach without a problem. The air is my home.
Must be drafty.
It is, but my feathers are very thick. It's not a bad life.
That owl is thick.
No.
All right. Well, as long as you're not afraid of me, I suppose that's okay.
Oh no. You seem like a very interesting person, and yeah, I just want to know more about you.
He's a very hungry one too.
He is hungry.
Yes.
You hear a call from the kitchen, and Barbara looks over her shoulder. Oh, that's probably your food. I'll be right back out with it. And she goes off to the kitchen.
She'll be right back.
Perfect. I've only had berries to eat today.
They are filling, and
I feel
Unc
like a
is
starving model.
Unc's gonna pull out a berry and have one.
I'm
Go back
sorry.
to his lettuce.
The morning dew will not suffice for this gas tank.
I know.
I'm a little worried that you just said gas tank. Please don't tell me that's exactly what it sounds like.
So,
Barbara comes out hoisting these huge platters, with a roast ham and a large bowl of rabbit soup.
Duck season, rabbit season, duck season.
Delicious. Very fine.
Well, I guess if that's all, I better get back to work. Let me know if you need anything.
I immediately jump onto the back of the chair and start eating the food in my bowl.
As soon as you jump, I hide in my shell for a brief moment. And as I come out, I'll never get used to that.
I'm so sorry.
I can't even take you anywhere. Either of you.
I can say the same.
So do you suppose this dragon died of natural causes?
You might know better than we would because you've got the whole dragon essence going on. I can tell you about birds.
He's part
Choose
dragon.
your next words very carefully, chicken person.
Okay.
He's part dragon.
Yeah, that would be, you'd have a better understanding of dragons' life cycles and lifespans, but something tells me that this wasn't old age. It just doesn't seem like a dragon that dropped dead. None that
This
I've
is
ever.
true. My great aunt lived to 750 years. I suppose that it would be kind of strange for a dragon to die of old age. Well, when shall we set forth? In the morning's light, or let's say go now?
What time is it about now?
It's about, I would say like 2 in the afternoon.
Plenty of time.
I think we can go.
I can see just as well in the dark as I do in the day. It's all
Lucky.
the same to me.
Me too, when I set things on fire. Well, I'll take this ham to go, and I'm ready when you two are.
Kind of finish the head of lettuce. Put down just like the root. I think I'm ready.
I never understand how you can survive off of dew and leaves.
Well, I conserve my energy.
I'm ready, but I have to do one thing first. Hang on. And I immediately...
Oh, not again. Oh, I told you, not inside.
A little chunk of, hair and bone from my last meal come up.
I will pick that up and inspect it. I'm always interested in what comes out of you.
Terrible. Why? Oh.
It's natural. I mean, it's a little embarrassing, but you just have to embrace who you are.
All the people in the world, and I get stuck with you two.
It's okay.
That's not a bad thing.
We make a good team.
I think we make a good team as well.
I'll take your word for it. I have trouble remembering things.
We know.
So, about this dragon, I really want its gold. Should we head out or would you like to vomit some more?
Oh, no, that was breakfast. I'm done.
Oh, okay. All right.
I took care of my evening snack, just after breakfast, so we're covered.
Just not on the carpet.
No.
All right.
Barbara comes out of the kitchen and she calls out, and by the way, if y'all are heading out towards the dragon cave, I've noticed some little tremors out along the path that way, so keep your footing.
Barbara, your timing is impeccable. Also, I believe tremors like to be called graboids. I heard from Kevin Bacon. Forth to the treasure! And I'm going to
Thank you, Barbara.
walk on
for
out.
A lovely meal and lovely hospitality, and I'm sure we'll be back again soon. And to thank you properly.
Come on,
for
Saris.
being back.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Bye.
And he'll just kind of nod to Barbara as well.
Yep, she just kind of nods and goes back to, the kitchen.
And slowly I'll attempt to catch up to Gesh. I don't know how that works, but
Right? I'm not sure. I don't know the differences in our movement speeds.
slow, long steps.
Like I can't help but imagine that if Unk told a joke, he'd be like that sloth from Zootopia.
Yeah. Not far off.
So yeah, I'm like out in the street heading towards the dragon's cave, and I'm like, out of my way, pink skins! Move it! I'm on urgent business.
As Unk's following behind, he's apologizing to people as we go. I'm sorry. Excuse him.
I decide to take to flight and just sort of drift above them.
Yeah. Judging by the, where you see the mountain, which, from your previous conversation that the cave is on the other side of the mountain over by the coast. And you figure that it'll probably take you about 2 hours to get to the other side of the mountain.
Now, is that 2 hours by our weakest link, or 2 hours as a bird flies?
I would say 2 hours sticking together.
Unk, I'm sorry, but decisions must be made.
My movement speed is 30, for the record. It's
Never mind. You are a fast turtle.
It's long, slow strides. It's like Shaggy Doo. Just these really lanky, long.
You gotta throw your head back for momentum as you go too.
Yeah. Also, my shield is on my shell, which makes no sense.
Okay.
You just broke me right now.
Likewise. Okay.
It's tiring carrying a shield. He just has it on his back.
Get this image going, and it's choice.
You're right.
You got the best view of it from up top too.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the chat, everybody. Frankie Hollywood, Tofu Chipmunk throwing out some sloth jokes. I'm enjoying that. Appreciate those. So 2 hours, huh? How do we pass the time? How did people pass the time for 2 hours back then?
I know that Unk would be kind of looking around, seeing, observing the area more so for his own pleasure, but still looking out for anything that seems to be suspicious.
All right. Roll perception.
Everybody?
16.
Anybody who wants to.
Oh, hang on.
Why not? I'll give
Gotta
it
pull this
a
up.
shot.
Let me see.
Guess just sees Unk staring off. Goes, what are you looking at?
Oh, I got a +7.
Oh.
17. I'm looking for bees. Bees terrify me.
These are actual dice. I'm so thrilled.
They're unnatural.
I can turn into a swarm of bees if you would like.
Would you like to hear what a dragon screaming sounds like?
Swarm of wasps.
8.
Even worse. Wasps are nothing but flying buttholes.
So as y'all reach the edge of town, you see a wooden sign, and on it it basically says Dragon Cave, and it just points the way. But as you get closer, Unk and Gesh, you notice that there are scratchings and scrapings on this wooden sign. You both can read that it basically says the dragon is dead.
Does the sign look to be moved other than just like scraped up? Is there like, has it been flipped or turned?
No.
Okay.
Funny, I'm looking at the sign and it seems to say, you must be at least this tall to ride this quest.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm wrong.
I mean, this seems like confirmation that the dragon is in fact dead.
Well, this is just writing. Doesn't mean anything.
No, everything that's written down is true.
I don't believe that's the case. There is so much that's unwritten. The writing I've come across has been wrong.
People tell lies all the time. That is just words. But if it's written down, it is truth.
Unk is going to take his claw and kind of scratch into the back of the sign that it says, Gesh does not like turtle and owl meat. And kind of, whoa.
I'm nodding the whole time until you put meat. And then I'm like, mm-mm.
It's written down, it must be true.
What kind of sorcery is this? How are you able to put something untrue down like that?
Not everything written needs to be true, Gesh. But I think the only way for us to find out would be going to the cave.
I concur. How you like that?
I'd like to make a Constitution saving throw. See if my mind exploded.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, yeah, let's go for it.
I mean, why not?
Just like throws up.
Okay, so I got a 9, so he just kind of stares blankly for about 15 to 20 seconds.
All right,
I'm
perfect.
sorry. What are we doing?
To the dragon horde.
Yes.
Saris, how do things look up there? Where
Um,
did that bird go now?
I'm up here. I'm
No,
not too
there
far.
you are.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking out. I don't think I see anything unusual. I'm gonna go ahead and roll perception anyway for this thing.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
My cousin did that. It was bad. No, I rolled a I rolled a 6. I don't think I saw anything.
Yeah.
It's all cool, guys.
You're just listing things we can already see for ourselves.
But I spy with my little eye something
No,
green,
I told you last time
something
that
brown.
game is terrible.
Unk's gonna pull out a head of lettuce again. Is it this?
No, but
Just making up
Just start
rules
chopping.
now.
Just chopping on it again. I never understood this game.
So, are y'all just standing stationary at the signpost right now, or what?
I'm going to say probably.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I feel like you have brought us to a halt with a sign.
Yes. Well,
Do you want us to be standing still? That's
I'm just
All
waiting
right.
for bird droppings.
well, I suppose we should continue on. Get me away from this lying sign.
All right. You lead the way.
Of course. Like high step marching.
This is just the weirdest walking group.
Yeah, even though it is about 2 in the afternoon, the air is crisp and cool. You can kind of smell the saltwater breeze coming from the ocean, and
Every once in a
everything
while,
just
Uncle kinda
seems.
go off, and then like he'll go towards the ocean, and then have to like bring himself back.
This way, this way. You can lay your eggs later.
Okay.
You know, the forest seems pretty peaceful.
I think just continue on then.
I like the forest. Let me switch to some forest ambiance.
Ooh.
This would be a great place to set up that gold farm with sheep.
You have the land you would need.
Do you suppose someone owns this land already?
No one really owns land.
The more you know.
No one really owns it. We are custodians of the wild. So treat it gently. Don't take anything and don't leave anything. That you brought in with you. Just pick it up, put it in a little baggie, and tuck it away.
Indeed. And remember,
As you're walking,
only you can prevent forest fires.
As you're walking, the earth trembles just a little bit under your feet.
Ooh.
Go
Excuse
into my
me.
shell.
Unk, it was just a little earth shake. Come, get up. I'm gonna try and, jostle his shell to get him to come
Peek
out.
his head just out a little bit. Kind of.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I will protect you. That was strange, though.
Does it seem to be anything natural that would be causing it? If I would I know that?
Roll survival.
Ooh.
Perfect. 19.
Yeah, that it doesn't feel quite like an earthquake. The rhythm is kind of off.
Unk will go down to the ground and kind of scratch in the ground, not an earthquake, and point to it. And go, gosh, I don't think that was an earthquake. There was something.
I'm going to take a look and see if I see any shifting in the trees or anything that's not supposed to be happening from the air. So I fly a little higher and take a look.
All right, give me perception.
I'm just gonna start writing everything down before I tell Gesh.
Does 22 give me insight? 22.
Does what?
22. Is that okay?
Oh yeah. So basically, I would say several hundred feet ahead, you see movement in the trees. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is, but there's movement out there.
I'm knelt down next to Unk, looking at everything you're scratching at. I'm yes.
We should move with caution.
Who is caution?
We should move carefully.
Ah, yes,
I
agree.
like that idea. That's probably smart.
I don't know if Unk talks slowly because he talks slowly, or just so Gesh understands him at this point.
Yeah, why not both?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
Sorry.
Sarah, what? How do you pronounce your name?
Saurus.
Saris.
Yeah.
How do things look from the sky?
The movement, there's something moving that isn't quite right. I don't see anything catastrophic happening, but there's definitely something going on ahead of us, and it's not natural.
Okay, everybody.
Then we will
Everybody
go around.
but Saris, roll me a dex save.
Let's see if we can mess with the DM. We will go around. Dex save.
7.
Oh, no.
What'd you get, Gesh?
3.
Oh, Yeah. So the earth shakes under you, and you're caught off balance. And just kind of fall over like you tripped. So.
Both of us, or?
Yep.
The earth challenges us. This is terrible.
I'm on my back and I'm like trying to wiggle my way up. Finally,
Turn
get
him
that
over.
enough momentum.
Unless I can come down and knock him over if you want, but you're already
No,
there.
I can handle it.
Okay. Just making sure.
Perhaps the unnatural part of the forest is what's causing these tremors, do you think?
I believe you may be right.
Maybe we should just go back to the town and retire.
I am running low on lettuce.
You were very excited about going and getting the gold. Weren't you?
I've changed my mind. I think I want to be a blacksmith now.
Ah, okay. It's your life. You decide what's best for you. I can't tell you that.
This would make a great farm, gosh. And Monk's gonna just like look around.
Well, I'm not going to have shaking earth and unnatural loraxes looming in the trees. Let's go clear it out so that I can claim this as my farm.
Okay. We'll head towards the trees.
I'll make you a wonderful koi pond.
Very nice.
For dinner?
No, just because.
Sure.
One must find beauty in life, whatever it is that surrounds them.
I'll build a barn specifically for you, Cyrus. Just for no other purpose than you to live in. Just
That
a
would be
barn.
delightful.
So-
I like that we need to make sure that we're safe, though. I'm really worried about those tremors. It's, I mean, we're pretty adept here, and we've made it this far and managed to survive this long in life at our chosen ways of doing things. But yeah, it just seems a little dangerous out there, and I don't think it's going to stay away. I mean, what do you think?
If we
That's
don't
why
take
we
care of the danger, this danger may go toward the town, and they did not seem prepared.
They're not prepared at all.
We have much more experience, and
Oh yeah, so much more experience.
I think it's best if we go ahead to protect those that cannot protect themselves.
If you need me to fly ahead, see what I can see, and then report back, I can do that. I mean, I don't even have to touch the ground.
Yeah,
I think that might be a good idea.
I got my owl familiar back. For Runehammer, I have an owl familiar. So.
That's beautiful.
I think I will attempt to sneak up on this thing stealthily.
We should wait for Cyrus to get back.
You think?
Know what we're getting into. And
Okay.
I'm going to cast Create Bonfire as a cantrip.
Ooh.
And just sit down. Pull out a book.
Delightful.
All right. So, Sars, how are you doing this? How are you flying?
Probably just the
Searching.
most direct route, knowing that the dragon was on the other side of the mountain, and I realized that we didn't really, ask what the dragon was contained in, if in anything at all. We know it's chained, but is it on open ground? Is it in a cave? We didn't do that. It's about halfway through her flight that she realizes they never asked that question.
Barbara did mention that it was in a cave.
It was in a cave.
Yes. Yes.
I was preening. Yeah.
It's fine.
So, coming around from one side of the I'm gonna fly out around from one side and kind of come at the cave sideways, see if I can get a glimpse in without actually having to land. Or
I would say that the journey is too far. Like y'all are probably like 20, 30 minutes into your trek through the woods. So it would still take a long time. And before we get, that far, if you are going forward, go ahead and roll another perception.
Is that for everyone?
Oh, very good.
No, that's just for SARS.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a what?
A 6. I don't think that's gonna. No, that's not gonna work.
Good try. Good try.
I try.
Yeah.
That's all the counts, really.
Okay. Other than the movement that you saw in the forest, you don't really see much of anything, and you can't even really see the opening of the cave.
So I give it a quick glance, see nothing, and head back.
All right.
A bit perplexed.
Just like laying next to the fire, waiting. I'm just like, you and me, and me and you. No matter how you toss the dice.
Unk has taken some water and dirt and formed some earplugs.
So happy together.
That is a good song, though. Is when Saris gets back, is she gonna let us know that I guess the cave wasn't visible, was it?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. It just, I didn't see anything, guys. It's, this is gonna be a little trickier than maybe we thought.
Well, we know there's something in the forest, so maybe we start there.
I think that's probably a good idea.
I agree.
I will remove my concentration on the bonfire, and I guess it just disappears. That's cool. Never done that before.
Let's roll some stealth.
Snarky the owl bear really likes it when you put out your fires.
Oh, how mediocre.
Only we can prevent, fires from spreading. Only we can prevent brush and wood fires.
Indeed.
Are we stealthing then?
Yes. And I got an 11. Oh, wise and merciful dungeon master.
I don't know about that. I can be wise or merciful, not both. Take your pick.
I think I've been attacked by a mountain lion or something.
The owl has a feline familiar.
I am going to use my wild shape, and I'm going to turn myself into a panther. And that would
Smart.
be it's 24 hit points, and AC is 12. But it gives me a +6 to stealth, so now I'm going to roll that.
All right.
So that's an 8.
Now, Saris, are you still flying or are you walking?
For the moment, I just had a long fly, and I know I'm going to want to fly again soon, so I better rest. I'm going to walk along with you guys. hence how I got, this mountain lion that just sort of, it happens.
It do happen.
But my animal handling skills are really good, so I'm not shocked.
Everybody roll another deck save.
Oh no.
Ooh, I'm a panther though.
These are not going well. +1. You torment me.
Be a 13.
15.
All right.
Let me see.
One other reason I went with the panther.
8. Mine was again not very good. 8.
All right.
It's just not my night.
Yeah, Cyrus, you stumble a little bit. You don't quite fall to the ground. The rest of you totally keep your footing when the ground shakes. So you just keep trekking.
I'm growing worried.
So are we in this wooded forest area yet? Or
Yes.
I would like to use the keen smell of the panther to make a wisdom check to kind of see if there's anything that would smell out of place, any
Okay.
creatures.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's all I can do as a panther.
You can do so much more as a panther.
So that I actually have advantage on that. So that will be 24.
Yes. So you definitely smell something that smells out of place for a forest. It smells kind of like salt water.
Can I smell the direction? Do I know what direction it's going? Can I kind of like follow it?
Yeah. I would say that it's probably about 300 or so feet in front of you.
Let's keep going. There's something this way.
I
Talk
ready
much
my
faster.
mace and
Much
my
faster
shield.
talking.
Something for me to smash?
As we get closer, I have a passive perception of 14. Do I see anything?
Yeah. Y'all are making your way, and a couple hundred feet, and you start to see something moving up ahead. It's it looks kind of like a pillar, or it kind of looks like a pillar.
Like just a stone pillar or something that's moving?
I mean, it doesn't look like it's quite 100% still. It looks gray like stone, but it's kind of hard to see, if it's stone or what kind of material it is.
What size would it be?
About as big as a skinny tree, like not as big around as a man, but not a super young tree either.
Is it
Okay.
is it bigger than a baby's arm?
Yes, absolutely. I would say bigger than a grown man's arm.
I'm going to try and sneak up on this. You guys stay close.
I'll be right behind you in this bush.
Do you want to use a new stealth check, or do you want me to trip over something on the way?
Roll again.
Okay. That would be...
Scream loudly when you're in danger.
That is a 17.
All right, yeah. You are able to sneak up on it, and go ahead and put image 2 up there so we can see what you see. This is what you see right now.
Is it so multiple?
Yeah, you know, at first you thought there was only one, but there's a few up there.
And is this where the smell is coming from?
Yes, absolutely. You are
Right.
100% sure that that is what you smell.
I will move back to the group upon seeing multiples. There's more than one. This is the smell that I was following. This isn't natural here. I think we may need to get in closer. I don't know if they can talk. I don't know if they'll be able to communicate, but there was 3 of them, right? There was 3 of those in the image?
Yes.
Okay. I think we may each have to take one.
I take flight
Well.
and just perch in a tree a little farther ahead and try and look through the branches and see what there is.
Gosh,
As
get yourself into position.
As the brains of this operation, I will get myself into position. What?
All right, Cyrus, you said
what
you were
position
flying
would
up
that
to
be?
look.
Yeah, to the branch of the tree a little closer up, where I hope it won't see me, but where I can at least catch a glimpse, so I know what we're dealing with.
Okay. Do you want to roll stealth?
I can do that.
All right.
I can roll stealth. Hang on. It's a 12.
Yeah, you're able to fly up, and you see these pillar-like things coming out of the ground, and every so often they just kind of shift just a little bit. They don't really seem to take any notice of you.
Perhaps if I hit it.
Uncle Nod.
Uncle Nod. I like it.
Uncle Nod. There you
Uncle
go.
Nod. I'm going to walk out into this open area, field, whatever, and see if they take any notice of me.
As he's doing that, Uncle trying to get in a flanking type position to the side. Look
just
for
like-
Saris and kind of nod to do the same.
I'm just marching out there.
I grab both of my I arm my wings hands with the ends of my wings, which are kind of they work like other people's hands. I grab both my short swords, and I'm ready to fly in and defend us if need be. But I'd like to find out if these things are friendly and if they're plants or animals or what. Could I check and see if they're animals?
Yeah.
What do I need for that?
I would. Yeah. Let's do that.
Animal handling?
Sure.
20.
Yeah, it is definitely not plant. Definitely some kind of animal, some kind of creature.
Nice.
I wonder if I
You can also tell that this seems kind of related to sea life. It's a tentacle.
I'm gonna try and talk to it and see if it and see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but maybe I should just try. So 22.
Now, are you just talking to it in common or what?
I'm attempting. Where did I put my list? Right here. Where are my languages? Yeah, I think common is going to have to be the one that I use. It's probably, but I'll at least see if it sort of takes it in and can recognize it as communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll start with common.
I will start with common.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Famous last words.
They're always.
Is there anything specific that you're saying to it?
This, it's lovely to meet you, and can you tell me who you are and why you're here? It's never seen someone like you, and we'll welcome you. Yeah, if you're friendly, because nature belongs to all of us.
As you're talking, it just kind of sways. It doesn't really seem to take much notice of you.
Some sort of animal, but not a really intelligent. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. At all. It is what it is, but it doesn't have that cognitive, relationship with creatures like us. So yeah, I kind of got nothing, except that it's not a plant. It's definitely some sort of animal.
I'm still kind of off to the side in a flanking position.
I'm going to hit it.
Healthy.
All right.
Look, we have tried the diplomatic route, and it did not work.
I had to try.
And I am no good at interpretive dance. My talents lie with my singing. We know this. I mean, would you like me to try to communicate with it through dance?
It's your call. If that's something that you feel compelled to do, then you really should do it. But I can't be the judge of whether or not you should do something. It's your decision. It's your life. You choose what's best for you.
I stare blankly at Saris for a minute. And then turn around with a 15 and swing at it with my mace.
All right.
That was not. I mean, maybe
Sushi!
So you rolled a 15?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet.
What does it do?
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
It made us all roll initiative. Interesting. Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm dead last. I rolled a 1.
I got a nat 20, so 19.
Yeah. Where the bookends? Oh, look at
Well, it got a 2, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I done got me a dirty 20. Dirty.
Got a dirty 19. I knew that dex roll would get me.
Unnatural! You unnatural tentacle.
All right. Gesh, go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage, yes. 8 points of the damage.
Yeah. So it looks pretty hurt, and 2 of the tentacles slide into the earth.
Gross. Now say you're sorry. That's. I think that's all I can do. I don't think I can make 2 attacks. I'm only a cleric. I don't know who. Would someone else like to hit this thing? It doesn't seem to fight back.
Me next. Or are we still in initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
There's still one tentacle left.
I'm gonna walk up to Gesh. I don't know if we were supposed to do that.
Me
then-
either.
I would like to make a medicine check to see how damaged this thing is.
Okay. Okay, I'll allow it.
14.
Yeah, it's... You could tell as it, pulled two of its tentacles into the earth that it was hurt.
I am that powerful.
Gosh, this thing did no harm to us. I don't know if we should keep attacking.
It's unnatural.
I would like to hold my action to attack if it begins attacking any of our party.
Okay. Yeah, so... Who's standing the closest?
Probably
I think-
Gesh.
I think we're right next to each other at this point.
I'm close by. I'm in the tree.
All right. Roll deck saving throws. It lashes out, it just flails wildly.
Oh.
I'm gonna bite it.
I got a nat 20 again, so 19.
Well played. I got a 14.
And then can I take my attack then?
I got a 14.
Or does it seem aggressive or just flailing?
Flailing in pain.
I will not make the attack. If I
right.
don't take it as an aggressive attack, I would
Yeah,
not.
it doesn't really appear aggressive. It's just all over the place.
The tube man. The inflatable
Yes,
tube.
exactly, exactly.
Got it.
Well, that's gonna make it much more difficult to eat. Someone kill this thing. Unk, your pacifism is astounding.
It tried not to do us harm.
Do no harm, what?
It did not attack us.
Yeah, I
No,
thought so.
I attacked it! Were you not paying attention?
Yes.
Even after it being attacked, it chose not to attack us.
I offered to dance for this thing.
Well,
and I
if you-
was told to
if
do
you-
things my way.
If you dance or flail or whatever it is you do, maybe that would do some good.
Oh no, no. My dear Saris, when I dance, it's like a dry heave set to music.
But this thing may like it.
Unk, give it your best turtle moves. Turtle moves.
I'm a panther right now.
Give it your best panther moves, then. I don't care.
Gonna pet it. The little paw thing cats do.
Terrible. This is... Joy. This is what happens when you're the only one
Here's on.
with humanoid features. What would I roll? Performance?
Yes.
Seems legitimate. Oh yes, that's great. That's a 5. So
You are dancing your heart out, and you're making the earth tremble almost as much as it was trembling earlier, and this thing just starts wiggling and then just pulls itself into the ground.
well, I am so powerful. I defeated it with dance.
I think you did.
Can I attempt to see if there's any movement underground? Like if this thing would be moving in a direction underground, or if it's just kind of static?
Yeah. Give me a I'd say probably a nature check.
Nature. That would
Nature,
be-
survival, something like that.
Survival.
Yeah.
That's a nat 1. I should have kept the nature.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me have a try. I think I can kind of do the same thing. You said nature check. Is that what we're going for here?
Nature survival, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
As Saris comes up, Unk jumps up in fear. Like the cat's kind of like arches back, like jumps 2-3 feet in the air. Was trying to find out where he was going.
All right, I'm rolling survival, and I got a I got a 21.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell that it is basically headed the direction that you were already going.
Hey guys, I think this is going back toward where the dragon might be. I really want to know what's going on with this. So if you want to do it, we can go ahead and follow.
Unk is going to be just going to start moving. Let's see if we can keep up with it. Does the smell seem to be going that way too? Or
So good. Did you see that? I am like Lord of the Dance.
Yes,
I am
yes.
crazy.
You know, you can't really smell it right now that it's underground.
that makes sense. Gosh, we'll have time for that later. Let's get moving.
The whole time, Gesh was just wandering around in the background, praising himself for his Lord of the Dance. Oh, we lost our DM. It was that terrible.
or it was wonderful. You never know what someone's thinking, but give you the benefit of the doubt here.
You know what this means? No DM means that it's interpretive dance time for all of us.
Do this for the benefit of everyone.
All right.
Welcome back.
We started interpretive dance hour. It's great. You should try it.
Yes, Tofu. Our DM is one of the tentacles. All right. So I guess we're moving on. At this point, I'm following Unk and Saris because I'm the Lord of the Dance.
What's your move speed?
30.
I'm going to be moving at about somewhere between 30 and 35. Just a little bit quicker.
Nice.
Seeing if you can keep up.
Nope. You should just stealth.
Once time comes. Once there's
And
something.
I will just run around being loud and distracting.
Once in a while, or once again, I'm going to take to the air and hover just a little bit over them, just kind of circling.
Good call.
All right. Go ahead and roll me perception again.
Perception.
Oh, that was bad. No, I got a 1. I got a nat 1.
Fly into a tree.
I
I
probably
forgot.
did
I
fly
get
into a tree.
7.
Oh.
26. Does that see anything? Does 26?
Oh, you made up for it. I got dust in my eyes or something, and
That's what happens with those giant owl eyes.
it is. I almost see like a window cleaner. What they call it? A squeegee. A squeegee. One for each side.
Just,
Windshield wipers.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to reconnect. Audio issues. I'll be right back.
Okay. In the meantime, what do you see with your special eyes?
Ooh. I'm gonna roll again.
Don't forget, chat, if you put exclamation point D20, you can do rolls too, just for funsies.
You guys can do that.
I'm going to see if this works.
Are we still standing in the same spot, or are we moving?
I think I screwed it up, Tofu. I was trying to give you a shout out. I'm sorry. Or it did go and it was just significantly late. I'm not sure.
Everyone,
and then
put
our
your clothes back
DM
on.
returns.
We really got to put our clothing all back on right now. It was fun dancing like that, but I need to respect myself in the morning. And right now, I just can't.
And yes, Tofu, it was just slow, like Unk. Well,
Hey,
Unk in
pretty
his
quick.
natural form.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick right now.
All right. So are y'all just, continuing through the forest?
I think we were making a perception check there.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were making perception
All
check. Frankie Hollywood has reclaimed reroll for Sarah.
Yes, perfect. Awesome.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're the best.
You're the best.
13. This is the 13.
Awesome. All right. So you see that there is a clearing up ahead. You flew past it earlier, but didn't really see much of anything. And it is, between the forest and the mountain. And there are a bunch of these tentacle things. Like, there are groups of tentacles all around the mountain.
Do the groups, are there like certain numbers of the groups, or is it just random all over the place?
There are basically like clusters of 3 to 4 tentacles,
Okay.
and then there are some, clusters of clusters, and then some that are sprawled out.
It's a little hard to tell, but we have kind of an idea from what we saw, on the trail. I wonder if they're all one big creature. I know that sounds crazy. I know. But I wonder if it's possible that was just one small piece or arm or wing of or talon of a larger beast.
I'm assuming we're pretty close to it now as a group, right?
Yeah, y'all are getting pretty close to the clearing.
I'm gonna try and stealth up and slash it one in a non-lethal manner to get a reaction out of other tentacles around.
Okay.
Perhaps they formed into cliques.
That would be 13 plus whatever a panther gets.
I don't know if clicks is right. I'd call them squirms. But
17 to hit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
that hits. And so that tentacle just kind of flails wildly, and the tentacles around it kind of squirm as well. But the other groups and clusters of tentacles don't really react.
Am I able to go back towards the group then?
Yeah.
Without getting hit? I think you're right. There may be more than one of these underground. Maybe we can move past them? They haven't attacked us yet. We may want to save our energy.
I kind of think that's smart. However, is there? Do I see a Can you tell me? Do I see a like some small ones all by themselves towards one of the edges, sort of remote from the others?
No, they're pretty much like kind of in a ring around the mountain.
I understand. Yeah, that's whew. It's gonna make things a little tricky, but I believe in you guys, and yeah, we can do this.
Of course we can.
All right, let's tread carefully.
Yes.
I am flying. I am not landing.
I will be
Not unless I have
stealthy.
to.
Stealthily stealthing.
Would you like
All
a
right,
new stealth roll?
y'all wanna roll stealth checks?
Yeah.
13.
I want to hear it.
Natural 1.
There we go. 21.
Yeah. So some of y'all are, making it through very, very stealthily. But not everybody.
Gush is doing the arm dance as he's walking through, trying to fit in.
Blending.
Yeah.
I learned this with zombies.
Or those big socks they have outside the magic shop. That kind of they're different colors and they're kind of waving. Yeah. Every time they have a sale. Yeah, those things. Yeah, you can.
As you walk by, Gush, they're clearly reacting, but they don't lash out or try to attack you.
That is because I am the Lord of the Dance. I'm doing better than you, Unk.
You probably don't even see Unk.
I know you're there. I can smell you. In your turtle butt.
I'm a panther.
That's not
You
nice.
still smell of turtle.
I'm so sorry, Gash. It's I think we should all be a little more respectful of each other. Nothing against you, but yeah, we don't want to hurt Unk because he's a valuable member of our team, and I want to make sure everyone feels validated.
Unk's gonna come up behind you and just say,
used a lot of words.
I did.
I have a hard shell. And then just sneaks off again.
Wow.
As you approach the base of the mountain, Unk, I want you to make a perception check.
All right.
Actually, everybody can make a perception check if they want to.
Is it based off smell?
Yes.
Okay. I get advantage. So
22.
Let's find out.
and that's very good that I did.
Perception,
21.
you said?
Yeah, perception.
18. I got an 18.
Okay, and Cyrus, are you still in the air?
I'm just a little bit above them. Definitely out of reach of tentacles, but just and probably out of unless you're thinking you're going to look up. But I'm a pretty quiet flyer.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Unk, you smell that same smell. Not only behind you where the ring of groups of tentacles are. You also smell it coming from around the mountain. And as you continue, you'll see basically an opening of a cave. As you go around the mountain, you see this opening of a cave that, Cyrus, you wouldn't have seen when you were flying up above earlier.
God, yeah. I can understand that.
Kind of hidden,
Yeah, it's from the sky. Just try to be safe. I stayed all the way up there, and there was just no entrance from where I was.
Unk is going to move at his full 50-foot speed, trying to stealth into the cave to get a view of what's happening in there.
Holy schmack.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll a perception check.
With smell?
No. No, this one's based on sight.
Well,
you can definitely smell that smell in the cave, no question about it.
It must be dark because I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yes, it is very dark.
Yeah, that one's not good. So I just not seeing anything then.
Not right now, no.
I got this.
Your eyes haven't really adjusted yet, you know?
I'm going to post up outside of the cave waiting for the rest of the group.
All right. Yep.
March. Can I use intimidation to stealth?
No. I'm going to say no.
You don't see me. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not unless you're John Cena.
I'm gonna wander up to the entrance of the cave. Unc, you already scouted the cave, I'm assuming, because that's what you do.
It's dark.
Well, yes, it's a cave, but what did you see?
I can't see in the dark.
Well,
I'm just landing right now. I can see in the dark.
As you all approach, you hear in your minds.
Nope. I'm out.
Again,
doesn't sound okay.
Unc does that scared cat jump in the air. Did you hear that?
If I say no,
something I can kind of perch on or hide behind in the cave, where I can see in without being too visible.
Yeah, I mean, like you can kind of peer in.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
What do you
go
see
ahead
with your
and
special eyes?
go ahead and roll a perception.
No, that would be me. Yeah, that would be me. I believe falling on my face.
Tell me what it is.
It wasn't that one. It just like smack. Done this
Okay.
twice. It was bad.
This must be some of that advanced darkness.
You have dark vision though, right?
I do have dark vision.
Yeah. You can definitely see that. You can see a little bit of, glittering gold in the cave.
My two favorite words.
It's hard to make out details just yet.
Your eyes are. That's the part I play. My Alice off right now.
Your eyes are still adjusting as well. It's the bright sunlight outside and dark cave inside. It's a lot for owl eyes, right?
Is there any sort of torch or anything nearby that? Or
I got this.
Anything...
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my shield out. I'm going to cast light on the center of it.
Oh, that's good thinking.
And then I'm going to frisbee this thing into the cave, and I'm going to go yeet.
That was clever.
Go ahead and put up image 3.
Image 3.
Yes.
And that looks like this.
Oh.
So, in the cave, you see the skeleton of a dragon sitting atop, a hoard of gold. You see the chains where it, had been chained up, and looking at the skeleton, it looks like it was ripped apart, kind of like a rotisserie chicken.
Gush's favorite.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Do we see any sign of Jim? That he is still here or might have been here recently?
You want to try again and give me a perception check?
I'll give it a try.
All right.
I grabbed the D20 that is belonging in dice jam.
What if we?
I'm fine. It's a 21.
What if we just call to him?
Jim.
Jim.
So as you're staring closer, and they are calling for Jim, You hear in your minds, shh, quiet.
Oh
And
my.
then you see image 4.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey, remember that time when I said I wanted to be a blacksmith?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a choice now.
Oh my goodness. It's like a black squid hanging from the ceiling or something.
You wanna roll a let's see. You
Do
wanna
I
roll
want
like
to?
a
No. But
like a history check or animal handling, whatever you think will help you figure this out.
I'm gonna roll animal
intimidation.
handling. You go first.
Nat 1. All the 20s went away for this week.
All
I
right,
have 3 Nat 1s in a row.
I'm rolling animal handling. Hang on one sec.
I get a -1 to nature, a -1 to history.
I got a 10.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's alright, I had a +7.
Oh no.
I got a 10.
What if I roll intimidation and tell it to tell me what it is?
Go ahead and try.
Come on, Nat 20, that'd be amazeballs. 2.
You hear in your mind.
So I'm like, you
if
will tell us
you-
which part.
if you don't leave, you will die.
Enough said, I'm out.
Gosh, we need
What?
to think of the townspeople.
I am. I'm going to tell them to move.
You are an adventurer.
Not anymore. I am a blacksmith now.
I'm pretty sure he's a blacksmith now. It's yeah, he looks determined.
Really wish I had better charisma.
That's the look.
This
I-
thing wants to eat our faces.
I am going to
Off.
etch into the ground. Gesh is an adventurer.
Guess what?
What?
I can't read.
That's
Oh,
not
I can
true.
read it for you.
I start writing. I can't read. Fine. All
It's the only
right.
thing he can write. It's
Well,
that
what do you propose we do then? It knows we're here. It wants to eat us. It's angry. It keeps deflating.
I'm trying to sleep.
See, it just wants a nap. Let's leave, Unc. Let it sleep.
What are
Does
you
anybody
doing
have
here?
like a fire spell or a light spell that might, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm a panther.
Yeah, almost true. Because
Let's see if we can speak with it.
All right,
It wants a,
animal handling again.
and you all think I'm the fool.
Oh
It just
no,
wants a nap.
wait, I dig it. What I get?
I cast silence.
Oh no, I got straight up. Yeah, this thing again.
Oh no.
It wants sleep. I cast silence. Relaxing, isn't it?
I was just about to do a performance check, but then I realized this is a character of mine that is not a bard. So yeah, that's me.
Dancing in the dark. That could be fun.
I'm gonna go up to Gesh's shield and try and break his concentration of silence by using the light. And it's not.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like it wouldn't take much.
Give me. Okay. Describe how exactly you're gonna do this.
With my little panther teeth, I'm gonna pick up the shield, walk it over to him, and kind of poke him a little bit in the leg, and as soon as he looks down, bring up that shield so it's like right in his face.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say that since you're trying to like handle this shield in your teeth and everything, give me dexterity.
All right. Panther dexterity. That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
snaps.
Yeah. So, Gash, roll the roll.
I got an 8 for my concentration check.
Yeah, you're easily distracted.
Lucky this time.
You need to stop doing that.
Silent but deadly.
And then he's gonna kind of like nudge the shield up to Gesh to use it as a lantern.
I'll take the shield back. Well, what do you propose to do?
I'm going to talk to it, and I'll walk up.
Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Clearly, I live here.
What happened to the dragon?
I ate it.
Why? Why did you come here and take this dragon's place?
I needed a nest. It was here, so I ate it.
Are those tentacles outside part of you?
Have you ever been a parent?
No.
It's exhausting.
Those are your children?
Yes, those are my children. My little darlings out in the world.
Then let me apologize for Gesh.
Don't bring me into this. I don't know. No.
For Gesh?
Yes. He mistakenly attacked one of the tentacles.
Why is he saying that? He shouldn't.
Foolish turtle.
What
Throwing me under the wagon.
No.
Oh, but Unc, didn't you slash one of my darlings?
Only slightly.
As you say this, it starts clambering down the cavern walls.
That is disgusting. And unnerving. So about this treasure, it doesn't seem like you particularly
Shut
need it. Okay, yes, sir, ma'am.
We've made it mad. We've made it mad.
If you were a parent, what would you do if someone harmed your darlings?
I don't like what's going to happen here. It's not good.
I wouldn't take a nap. I would tend to them.
As this is going on, I'm reaching into my bag and pulling out my tinderbox and a bottle of oil.
Oh no.
You are very lucky that they are alive and they will heal.
Yes, I know.
Otherwise, you would already be dead.
Can I scoot around to outside of this creature's view?
Yeah, give me stealth check.
Hit it with a Molotov cocktail.
I got 12.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Can I?
it's vaguely mentally aware of you, but it doesn't really pay attention to you leaving.
Do you mean any of the people in the town harm?
As long as they don't disturb me, then no.
Can we get that in
However,
writing?
they should be careful because they are small, even compared to my children.
And that's why I ask. I have concern for them.
There are so many snarky things I want to say right now, but that's just not this character.
I didn't think it was going to be this guy either, but here we are.
But here we are.
What would you propose, my dear Unc?
What is it that these people, they don't know of you. They know of the dragon. I would like to keep it that way. I would like to keep these people safe from you. What is it that you would need?
I need rest. My children need to grow. Now, compared to your feeble lifespans, ours is long. And we are already satiated on this dragon, which you see the bones here.
So you have all that you need?
I need sleep.
How much?
What?
For how long?
I could sleep for a century.
I can't make you that promise. I will not be here that long. But the people, their children, I would like to keep safe.
What if we sealed off the cave? Then you will be left to your own devices.
You would imprison me here, in this cave.
No, it would be a voluntary choice. If you don't wish that, then I won't do that.
You seem more than capable of getting out if you need it as well.
Yeah, I mean, your kids are everywhere.
I like to wander out into the
I get that.
moonlight. I will not be caged.
Quarantine.
We're trying to provide you a solution to your problem.
Tell me, even though the dragon was chained, how did the people keep safe from it?
There was an adventurer who came by to ensure that the dragon was still chained and out of the townspeople's way.
Ah. So they didn't visit, did they? They didn't get close enough to the dragon's maw.
Not that I'm aware of.
Likewise, if the people stay away, I have no need for them. I have no desire to interact with them. I have no desire to interact with you.
Mutual.
I'm just picturing Gesh like picking up coins slowly as this is going on.
Like as slowly and nonchalantly as possible. And like I don't want them to jingle, so I'm like putting them in my mouth. Like,
You want to roll stealth to pick up coins?
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
16.
All right, you're doing okay. Every once in a while, there's a little clink, and she just kind of eyes you and goes back to talking.
Have I made it safely to a place that's out of her line of sight?
Yep.
I kind of gesture to them, hold up the oil, hold up the tinderbox, and go.
Unk would be focused on this creature and would not notice. Is that Gesh's little signal there?
Right.
So tell me, the townspeople do not visit, but why have you?
Can I make an insight check to see possible alignment?
Yeah? Yeah, go ahead.
That would be a 9.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, she is just a creature doing her own thing. Just a creature being a creature. Not really extremely good or evil. Just, no more evil than, a panther out in the woods.
Good enough for me.
I am neutral. This gold here can benefit those town people. Do you have any need for it?
I have no need for shiny trinkets. The moon is far more beautiful. And there are more wondrous treasures in the sea.
I have spent time in the sea.
Why?
Do you wish to take it?
Unk's gonna look back at Gesh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, Saris is feeling very uneasy around this thing. And he talks a good talk, but
do what feels right.
Yeah, I think she's going to have to do what feels right. She's very worried about the people in the town, and maybe not now, maybe not for another 100 years, but going to wind up with not just this one, but all of her brood that she's been raising, reaching maturity. And she's very, very uncomfortable with that. And so she grabs the bottle, grabs the tinderbox, lights the little cork cap, and yeets it.
All right.
So we're doing it.
We're doing it.
All right.
Burn it to the ground.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
11.
Let's see what mine is.
Also 11.
Ooh.
I am actually on a 17.
15.
Nat 20.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
This is where we
all
all
right.
die.
This was fun. I am a cat
Okay,
and I get
folks.
2 lives.
All right. Give me a moment to write this initiative out. So.
Unk probably would have just sat there talking the whole time,
Right.
trying to get more information. Couldn't decide either way.
All right. Who Who had the highest? There we go.
I don't remember what I rolled. 1 second.
Higher than us.
I got a 17 for Gesh.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 11s then, right?
Y'all both had 11?
Yep.
Um,
Plus 2 on Dex.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Saris, I don't know what you had.
I had 11.
What's your Dex mod?
Oh, Dex mod is. Let me find out. 2. Plus 2. That
Me?
didn't help.
Nice.
Here,
And
we
let you
can-
go first, Hunk.
Just
I mean,
Oh.
I think you've made
roll again between the two of you.
Oh.
Alright. 17 plus 2, so 19.
Oh, you're one ahead of me. I'm 18.
I have a feeling that this one isn't going to be as nice as the other ones.
Saris can only
So-
picture this going badly, and if not, if not today, then in the future, that's probably a really bad thing to have. Near a settlement. It's not going to be good to let this thing, keep doing whatever.
So as you throw this, tell me again, what exactly was it?
It was a bottle of oil basically turned into a Molotov cocktail. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So as you throw this, you hear a shrieking in your mind. And she goes, "You impudent child! I would have let you leave. All I wanted was sleep. I gave you my word. And yet you try to wound me." Leave.
I'm sorry. I just can't see how this would be good for the people, in the town, and I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah.
You didn't even talk to me.
I do
How would
agree.
you know?
I have my reservations as well.
Because I could hear you in my mind, and it's just the words you spoke, they sound good, but they also sound really malevolent, if I can be honest. And it's only a matter of time before you decide you need food, or your babies need food, and the only thing to eat is like us and the other people who live here. Yeah.
Ignorant child. Have you ever seen my kind around here?
No, just you and the ring of tentacles.
You don't even know where we normally live, do you?
No, but you smell like water, like the sea, to me, and it's something just does not feel right about you guys. I hate being honest, but yeah, I have to be honest. You guys just don't feel very, very, very good.
I can appreciate honesty, but not stupidity. I am from the sea, child.
Why are you not back in the sea? I mean, that's if you went back and took your babies, then maybe we could just end. No one would get hurt except maybe me, because I think I kind of deserve it. But yeah, why can't you breed out there? And if you could
They
kill
are
a
young.
dragon and eat it, that means that you could do a lot worse to the people of the towns and cities and farms and that sort of thing.
The sea is full of beings and treacherous things, even more dangerous than I. And where I would like to stay in the sea is no place for a child. They need a little time to grow.
Pardon me, but
mature.
what will they mature into? What it gonna be when they get bigger? I mean, are they all like just as powerful as you are? Because that could be really, really bad. Not for you. I mean, for us.
Well, I would hope they would be as strong and intelligent as I. You clearly don't get it, though. We have already eaten. We will not need to eat for 100 years or more.
But what happens when you and all the babies wake up? What are you going to eat then?
We will go to the sea. Just as I did with my brood 1,000 years ago. And then 1,000 years before that.
Can you do it like soon? Like, today?
Today?
Yeah. I mean, if you're from the sea, I mean, I think they would love it there if they're supposed to be from, the watery places. They might do a lot better if you took them into their natural element, and they might even grow better. I guess.
Are you able to cause your spawn to mature in a day, in an hour, in a minute? That is what you are trying to ask of me.
Just saying, you don't have to be cooped up and stuck in this this cave, because it's not really a good place for you naturally.
Who are you to say what a good place is for me and my children?
Well, you said yourself that wait. You said yourself that you're from you guys are from the sea, and so dry land is it's not the same, and this place is a good place for us, the ones who live here already, but I just think you need to take them and send them back to the sea and let them grow in water.
When they are ready, my child.
And when will they be ready?
Like I said, about 100 years.
But they're all going to keep growing until they're your size, over the course of 100 years, and
no, child. They won't be my size in 100 years. They won't be much bigger than they are now in 100 years. It will take them thousands of years to become as large as I am.
Is there... I'm just going to look around to see if there's anything that, other than the dragon, might have been eaten, killed, maimed.
You see... Give me an investigation.
14.
Okay. So you see remnants of animals, but like skeletons that are clearly dry and old and have been here for probably a decade or more. You don't see anything that looks fresh or new or anything like that.
Okay. Trying to find a reason to smack him.
This is all very, 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 very slippery to try and yeah, figure out. I'm not sure what, guys. I'm not sure what to do. I thought I was doing the right thing, but obviously there are more sides to this than
Child, what kept the people away from the dragon?
Fear, I would guess.
Sorry, what was that?
Fear.
What was the question? Sorry again.
What kept the people away from the dragon?
This chain. And yeah, and fear and superstition. Yeah, that had a lot to do with it.
So why would they come here now? Especially if they don't even know I'm here. They still think a dragon is here. They never visited the dragon before.
Actually,
why would they visit?
They know the dragon is dead, and because they all know the dragon has a lot of really shiny gold and gems and things. Yeah, they'll be here, and they're gonna go right through your field of children, and they're gonna come here, and yeah, I don't see that ending well.
I've been here a year. They haven't visited yet.
Because they
do
thought
they
the dragon
really?
was alive.
Oh, and who's going to tell them that the dragon is dead?
It's
Are you?
already. I don't have to. An adventurer came through and confirmed the dragon was dead, and there's a sign outside the town saying that the dragon was dead, and it had a bunch of scratch marks on it, and I don't know why exactly, but yeah, it's
yes, him. I forgot about him. He visited once. He was terrified. And sad. Poor thing was sad about the dragon.
He had a bond with that dragon.
Apparently so.
What I want to know is how did you kill a dragon?
What?
Tell
like
us how you did it. Yeah, how did you kill it? What did you use? What did you do?
It was already here. It was chained up. It was pitiful and sad. It was despairing. I could feel the sadness emanating from its mind.
Is that what bothers you?
The only one who ever visited was that sad little man. The dragon didn't even like him. But he was so lonely. So I ate him. The dragon, that is.
Is it the sadness that bothers you?
Of the dragon?
Of both?
I don't like needless killing. But I was hungry.
Then why not go to the sea for your food? It's you came here and you took one of ours, and that's that's kind of morally not right.
Oh, the sad little man. No, I didn't eat him.
No, I mean the dragon.
Ah, yes.
Was it your right to eat the dragon? I know he had a miserable life and all of that, but was it really your place to kill it? Because I don't think so. I really don't think it was. I mean, it's just me, but yeah, you can think what you think, but I don't see that as positive.
I unchained him. If I had left
killed him. So
yes.
it was
he could have flew away. He could have flown away, but the fight had already left him.
But you could have just left him alone after you unchained him, and you killed him. And I think that's what's really bothering me so much is you could have spared his life and set him free, but he was helpless and sad and pitiful. But you just went straight ahead and killed him regardless.
Didn't you eat a rabbit?
I don't trick them into thinking they're going to be free.
Oh, I gave him the chance to leave. He could have flown away.
I don't think he could have flown. I think that he was so beaten down, and you just took advantage of him. That's just me thinking that. But yeah, just that's my point.
Judge me if you like. But I don't think you're in a position to.
Is it your pain that bothers you so much? The reflection of it in others?
I am simply tired from having children, and I need to rest.
And you're the only one who has to go through this?
Everybody has pain. I have pain. It's not like yours, or certainly not like the dragons. But everybody gets hurt in life, and it's just because you think someone else's hurting is not an excuse to attack them, unchain them certainly, and then attack them and make them think they're going to be free. But nope. Nope.
Take the gold and leave.
I'm gonna turn back to see if Gash is still there.
Still there.
He's got chipmunk cheeks now.
Yep.
Understand those people are going to be afraid of you. Their children wander onto this part of the land. They may act rashly.
So tell them not to. Tell them not to come. Tell them how terrifying I am. How fierce and despicable. Tell them how evil I am if you want to. I don't care. I don't care what they think of me. Does the Aarakocra care what the rabbit thinks of her?
I kill them very quickly to, since they don't feel a thing, they don't see it coming, it's just over. And I try and be as merciful as I can.
Ah, yes. And if I viewed the dragon like I did a rabbit, I would have done the same.
But
The
then
dragon is usually a majestic creature, one that should be free,
exactly.
soaring the skies.
And you should have.
I gave him that chance.
No, because he wasn't. He wasn't fully. He had been chained, and if you had given him a chance, you would have let him recover and then decide if he wanted to leave. And my guess is, my guess is he would have wanted that. And you gave him hope, and then killed him. No.
I think your lack of sleep may be fogging your mind.
I gave him time.
How much time? That's
weeks. He didn't even lift his head.
Laters. I'm just a simple blacksmith.
I don't think there's much I can do. I'm thinking that I'm just going to I'm gonna go back and I can't disagree with you, but I can't agree with you either, and it's I just kind of gotta go.
You don't see eye to eye with the rabbit, do you, child?
I don't.
Does the rabbit see eye to eye with you?
The rabbit
doesn't
suffer and doesn't. What happened to the dragon before that was wrong. He never should have been chained, but he needed to heal. I mean, just his body, but also up in his dragon head.
Who said that I let him suffer?
You let him. It just seems like it could have been so much more humane. And did you even talk to the dragon and see what he wanted? Did he tell you he wanted to be your food?
I talked to him every day for those 3 weeks. I talked to him in his mind. It was empty. He had laid there. He had laid there for so long that there was nothing left when I got there.
Sarah starts backing up to the door. Picking her way one little owl step at a time.
I don't think you're evil. Delusional, maybe. We'll leave you.
Put up signs if you want to.
We'll let the people know. Though you may live thousands of years, and we won't be around when you go out to sea with your children, there will be others like us that will come back and try and protect these people.
Well, let's hope that I am as patient with them as I am with you today. I expect I will be, especially if I get some sleep.
Sleep, you got it. I'm out.
We will let the people know to stay away from this area.
Come, gather the gold as much as you can. It's noisy. And she starts clambering back onto the ceiling of the cavern.
Yeah. Shovel
I
it into
will-
my backpack.
I will assist Gesh and
I put some in mine. I put some in my pack as well. I'm a simple owl with simple
Step
needs,
number
but
one,
not
open the
very
pack. Step number two, spit all the coins out. Like sunflower seed kernels.
Yep.
And then
Then
scoop. All right, let's go.
And then yeah, I guess head out.
I was really afraid that you were going to say cut a hole in the box for step one, but you know.
Tuck your shirt in and stick some down the shirt. I like it.
We'll be backing up, kind of keeping an eye as they leave.
As soon as I get to a place where I can get a little air, I lift off the ground so that yeah. I can make a hasty getaway if I need to.
As y'all start leaving, you start noticing that the clusters of tentacles are moving closer to the cave.
Oh heck no.
And you hear in your minds, I'm calling my children to me. You and yours
Sweet
should
dreams.
be safer now.
Okay, stay away from Tentacle Mountain. Got it. We need to put up signs, tell all the townsfolk.
Stay away from Mount Hentai. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Right before Unk leaves the cave, he'll kind of turn back and... What do you want to be called? What is your name?
Her name.
People must know a name.
Well, there are some like me that are called Dark Mantle, although I am much, much older than they are. I suppose I am an ancient mother, Dark Mantle.
We can do that.
We will let them know. Then Unk will head out of the cave. That was weird.
So, what exactly are y'all doing now? Are y'all heading back to the town?
I think at this point, we've got at least some gold and items we can give to the townspeople to at least help them in some way.
Mm-hmm. Definitely on our way, we need to kick down that sign so that people don't think there's a dragon here anymore.
As you approach the town, everything seems normal. Everybody's going about their business. The old guy that warned you is just kind of over by a table outside, just kind of picking at a bowl of soup. So.
Unk will go up and kind of, and now in turtle form again. Just kind of stand behind him and say, I'm sorry about your dragon friend.
He was dying, you know.
We were told that creature. I don't think it means this town harm.
No, I don't suppose it does.
These people will be fine. That dragon is no longer with us. You need to be that symbol you once were for this town. These people rely on you.
I don't know you. How do you know me?
The people in this town speak highly of you.
Ah, yes. The adventurer who chained a dragon. I couldn't help him in the end.
Unk's gonna look back to see where Gesh is right now.
It's like marching around with all my gold.
Gesh. Can you come
Yes?
here?
March, march, march.
Waiting for him to pour it all out into a pile and then roll in it.
Yeah.
So you have the gold stored in a bag.
Yeah, it's like all over me.
Yeah.
Unk is going to take as much as possible, put it in front of Jim. You couldn't have helped that dragon, but you can help these people. Take this gold. Help this town grow.
Or find a new dragon. I'm a dragon.
There's a balance in all of this.
I never liked gold, but
I'll take that then.
I
Unk's gonna just like
suppose
stop him.
the townspeople could use it.
With everything bad, there's something good. You just need to find it.
True.
I did find it. It's that gold. I would like that back very much.
I didn't take all of it, Gesh.
Saris is squaring up the tab with Barbara, leaving her a good tip.
There's enough for your farm.
I want a mountain now. Filled with gold. His pupils are all dilated.
It's so shiny, I must murder it.
We can let the townspeople know to stay away from the mountain.
I'll help. It seems my sign didn't do much good. Should have just built a new one.
Well, look over at Gesh. Some of us are a little stubborn.
It's okay, Unk. We forgive you.
Barbara, can I get another ale? Barbara comes out. Yeah, sure. She goes back and gets some ale. Some for these adventurers, too. You got it. She goes to the kitchen and comes out with mugs of ale for everybody. And actually, she remembers that, a couple of y'all prefer water, so she got some water, too.
Does she have any lettuce?
You want to ask her?
No, I'll just pull one out of my bag.
Sticking my
Okay.
beak in there,
Yeah.
blowing
Look at Gesh.
bubbles.
You really should try this sometime, Gesh.
Maybe so. But today is not that day. Let's check in the back. Ha 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 ha.
No, Unk has his own supply.
You don't trust other people's lettuce.
Is there anything else y'all want to take care of?
Can I eat Jim?
Loose end tied up.
Yep.
Just trying to resolve storylines here.
No.
It all comes full circle.
Barbara comes back out with some, some bread, butter, things like that. She, sits down to ask you about your adventure, and I think that's where we'll call it.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right.
That was fun.
That was a lot
That
of
was
fun.
good
Yeah.
stuff. Oops.
I had a lot of fun.
No, that was great. You did
Yeah.
a great job. Thank you very
Oh,
much
thank
for
you.
DMing. That was
Fantastic.
a wild ride from start to finish. So
That
was
voice and
like-
music combined was
I know. That
a little creepy.
I know that was good. It added to the story. I hope that translates well to our YouTube channel. That was wildly fun. So thank you so much, Sadie, for DMing for us. Thank you, Christina and Brett, for playing.
yes.
We should hopefully be back to Runehammer next Monday. But in an upcoming, I guess, news, I guess is the best way to word it, Sadie will be doing some more DMing. We're actually going to be involving one of our players from Australia. So you can be expecting a very late night stream, at least in my realm, because I'm old. But anyway, thank you all for joining us in chat and playing along and having some fun. Thank you to all these amazing people that are part of the Goat Gaming Syndicate. We love you all very much, and we will see you all next time. Bye.